Wow. That's so am. Thank you, Prison Love Studio Bot. Wow. Okay. We will continue. Wish the lighting would focus better, but that's fine. Maybe that's where we are right now. It would be, oh, PNG tuber's too big. Shrink, little guy, shrink. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Right, so I could join up with any of these groups. I guess I should probably do a playwright. Right. Hello, welcome. Okay, so I could join up with any of these groups. I guess if I'm going to join up with any of them, it'd probably be this group, purely because I feel like they're the people who I would actually join up with. These guys are locked in on helping that one guy who passed out. These guys want to, I guess, just steal the money from the entire place. Hello, welcome. These guys want to explore the entire... These guys want to actually explore the game floor. And I am pro exploring the game. But I probably should try joining all of them at least once. But, for now I'm thinking I'm gonna go with these. Yeah, it does tend to lag. Weird. It almost always does. One day I'll have a better setup, but that will not be today. What am I doing? Suggesting them an excuse to explore. Will you join this group for investigations? Are you sure? Yes, please. The only thing we were told was to familiarize ourselves with the area. Just tell them you were doing that if you get caught. Ah, how long has he been standing there? For the entire rant. And you didn't think to tell me? Oh, I thought you already knew. Sorry about that. Well, if you don't mind, we're trying to have a private discussion. You can go along and... What he said isn't too bad of an idea, though. I doubt they'd punish anyone when they haven't explained the details in the first place. Most likely just let us off with a warning. If it's alright with everyone, I could tag along. And was planning to do the same anyway, so... Sure, I don't see a problem with that. I do! He just came up with an excuse for you. Well, but still, shouldn't you ask for my opinion before letting others in on it? Oh, sorry, was I supposed to? Why? It's not like you're the leader anyway. Of course I'm the... I mean, well, technically we didn't make a vote or anything, but I did come up with the plan, was the one to recruit you to for a specific reason. Well, he's... In that case, we could take a vote right now. Would that make you happy? I mean, I can just leave. I vote for the bull guy. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not sure who to vote for yet. Vote for the bull guy. Don't. Works for me. All settled then. Cheers to our new leader. No, thanks. Really. Guys. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get the position he wanted. Would you like to be the vice leader instead? No, it's all good. Perfectly pleased with the results. If this is what the people want, then who am I to argue? Someone's taking this well. Show us the way, leader. This better not become a whole thing. This is going to immediately become a whole thing. What are we doing? Alright, we shouldn't waste any more time. Let's split up and search for... But shouldn't we introduce ourselves to our leader before that? What, are you gonna suggest playing icebreakers or truth or dare while we're at it? Just so you know, I'm not risking revealing any personal information down here. Yeah, no offense, but I'd rather jump in front of a truck. I actually kind of agree with her. Whoa, I was just thinking about sharing our names. I'm Coben. It's nice to have you as our leader. The little ladybug is Poppy. She and I were partners during the war, actually. This eager investigator is... Don't you dare tell him Vega. I heard you were Gates. Oh, Eddie works fine. Not important. Are we done here? We should start with backstage first, before going any further. Oh, okay, it's just me? It's just me. Alright, fine. Am I allowed to... Oh, Yippee, I am allowed to make multiple slots, okay. Hello, welcome, second person. Oh, this guy's in here, he's asleep though. Well, it seems you've met with quite the party. What brings a flock like you together? We're just scouting around for now. Have you found any devious secrets? Not yet, but I'll keep you posted. No, you will not. This is meant to be classified, Edwin. Oh, I hope I'm not intruding. Nah, I'll catch you later. Ta-ta. Edwin? Since when was I Edwin? Also, where do you want me to be going right now? Backstage? I don't know if there is a backstage. There's a dressing room? Oh, dressing room, okay. Oh, they're in here now, okay. Hats off to the costume department. I am quite happy with the uniform they prepared for me. How about you? Do you request anything? Just something normal. Oh, I'm sorry they didn't follow it. Someone must have missed the note. Ouch. Is it really that bad? So you hate your get up too? It's not terrible, just a bit warm. No, I am, in this game, I am Eddie Gates. Apparently, I've been arrested for some reason, so now I'm on a gambling game show. Could have been worse. Look at me. What, do you not normally wear pigtails and polka dots? Shut it, desk jockey. Little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. I'm not allowed to go any closer to there's an invisible wall here. Perhaps the mirror is only one way. Without a doubt, something's on the other side. Maybe Bull Guy should smash it. Well, I don't know about that. There should be a less violent way of checking. See if your fingernails are touching with your reflection. Hasn't that been debunked? Different game. That was... I am Gerard in, I forgot the name of it. Vincent the Secret of Myers. I will definitely get back to that game soon, though. But I love that game so much. Regardless, it's been an obvious spot to hide cameras. Who knows what footage they can get of us and edit into something else or use it as evidence to punish us. We should be careful with what we say. So we shouldn't be talking loud about sneaking into staff areas and finding out what they're planning. Shh. Can I? Quickly. No, okay. There's another mirror over here. Pictures. A wall plastered with posters, oh my god, and adverts of flashy-looking people on them. Is this some sort of Hall of Fame for the previous winners? How generous of them to include their smiling faces to motivate us. Almost looks like a shrine. At least they still include Lynette. Who? Pink-haired girl, last season's winner. Oh, she cute. Not surprised you're a fan of this show. Just a casual watcher. She's less forgettable than all the others. Okay. Lots of people upset about her being pardoned, but honestly, a villain character winning has kept it interesting for me. Villain? She's a real person, not just some character. If you actually watched an episode, I think you'd say differently. Wow, okay. Do we gain any... What info do we have right now? Character deck. I mean, we have Benny's card. We don't have anybody else's cards. That's interesting. Lynette does look very gay, yeah. I'm wondering if it's supposed to look like Vera's eyeballs are dripping in the mirror here. Because it looks a little bit like Vera's eyeball is dripping. Whee! Oh, they break him. Look, a camera! Perhaps we can use this to communicate with audience members outside. Would they really allow that? Maybe if you lean closer, the audience will be able to see the pimple on your hairline. Wait, hey, I do not have a pimple. Don't worry, it's not very noticeable. Especially since the camera's not even on. Oh. Even if it was, it's reality TV, not to mention only live one on stage. I doubt there'd air anything they didn't want shown. Like Vegas acne. Exactly. Quiet! R.I.P. Vega. Host room. It's locked. Sees the door to keep its dressing room. The host's private room. I'm sure there could be some incredibly damning information in there. If only one of us here knew how to pick locks. Wait, do none of you know how to pick locks? Why would we? Well, I don't know, you're all criminals, aren't you? Wouldn't it make sense statistically for one of you to know how? Statistically, no. If that's the case, wouldn't it make sense for you to know how? You're just as much of a criminal as any of us. The last part's debatable. Oh, thanks for stopping by, though. But yes, I just don't have any of the correct tools with me. Wait, you actually know how? How talented. I didn't know cosmologists could do that. I should have guessed. You seem like the type to have a creepy set of skills like that. Let me guess, was your crime stalking? It's not creepy to know how to get into places others would prefer you stay out of. It's a very versatile skill set to have. Regardless, it seems this isn't somewhere we can access at the moment. I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. We should be good to move on. Okay, it just is forcing me to save, so I guess I'm saving. That definitely bodes well. Oh, it's pressing X. Okay. What do we do now? Lobby? Interesting. I wonder what commentary this statue is supposed to evoke. Isn't it a bit on the nose? It would have been much better if it was a grass sculpture. The green would have stood against all this red. Everything has some kind of purpose behind it. There must be a reason behind its material and placement. Maybe if you pull at its arm, something will trigger. I hit a lever! Why didn't I think of that? Wait, Vega... You quickly grabbed Vega's wrist, dragging them back from entering the fountain. They were ready to just jump directly into the fountain. Ow, ow! If you got something to say, then just use your words, will you? Shit, sorry. But this cuff's most likely a shocker. I don't think it's worth it to get it splashed with water. It was gonna do it in a way that will get a drop of liquid on it. Go for it, then. Vega swats your hand away and continues walking in the water. It was still nice of you to point out before anything happened. They could have gotten gravely hurt. Damn, so close. You actually wanted that to happen, didn't you? Vega pulls on one of the arms of the statue. It doesn't budge at all. No noticeable changes in the lobby either. This might just be decor, actually. Well, we never would have known that unless we tried, so let's still see this as a win. Thank you for trying, Coben. Dive in and check the bottom tiles to be extra sure. Don't. So the cuffs being a shocker, is that verified? How'd you figure it out? I never would have guessed that myself. It's still just a theory, but Cecilia and I were talking about it earlier, and... So you aren't even sure? I'm a big fan of these expressions. It's better to play it safe. The cuff's in a different material than what I'm used to. I also didn't see anyone shoot the guy. He did that on his own. Obvious when you think about it. Just wanted to test him, that's all. I'm glad we talked this out as a team. What is the statue of? Oh. Blind lady. Excellent. The Hanged Man Bar. Great, that sounds excellent and safe for everyone. And Shop 666. Excellent again. I know Vega said we should look out for ourselves first, but I can't help but worry for that poor fellow backstage. Did you know aloe vera could be a good plant remedy for burns? You're really living up to your assigned title, aren't you? His isn't technically a fire burn, but still, they promote the circulation and growth of bacteria. I do hope they have something like that in the shop. Nerd. This feels like babysitting at a theme park while you kids run around. Poppy, you're like 17. The security guard. That's strange. Oh, really? I thought the confessional with theater bulbs was a tasteful addition. No, not like that. This is one of the few rooms I've seen with a door like this. The walls, too. They're thicker here than around the VIP entrance or the backstage rooms. Maybe it's a set thing like you were talking about earlier? You mentioned it all being one big show. Could be one of those passageways. Or it could be soundproofing. We had thicker walls like that where I used to work, and they did wonders keeping things quiet. Never would have guessed gardeners out of all jobs were part of the market for these. Well, you learn something new every day. Wait, that's not the only thing off. What is it? The slot turns ugly to use this. It's too small to be for chips. Maybe most, if not all, payphones are used with coins. Crazy, I know. No, for once he's onto something. For once? It's weird that everything else is chip-oriented except this. Did Cupid ever mention currency outside of chips? Maybe he forgot? Being on stage can be very stressful after all. I doubt it. He seemed right at home. My mics. Ugh. Keeps picking up the music and then picking up my voice too much. Okay. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Okay, I think that's better. Might have to adjust it again later, but you know, we'll see. It immediately proved to be. Oh no, that's too much. Okay, there we go. Seems to be a phone booth shaped like a confessional. That's a little weird. The door's bolted shut. It seems to open only by inserting something, but the slot is too small for chips. Okay, there's VIP entrances. Wait, we should stay back. There seems to be a guard posted here. Why, are you nervous? I didn't see any lockers for you to be stuffed into, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. It's not that. They're standing alert by a restricted area that may hold confidential information about the game itself. If we get too close and are spotted, who knows what they may do to us. Aren't they just guarding that VIP door? Exactly. They're nothing to be intimidated by, Vega. They're just here to do their job. Here, just watch. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Your entry is denied. Well, it's not healthy to keep things bottled up like that. I think it just means entry to the VIP area is denied. No, maybe he's got a lot of emotional baggage. We should keep bugging him. Buddy, it's okay. You can open up. The guard seems to be ignoring your group. Aw, don't be like that. Stop cohorting with the enemy. Now let's see. How is it we're supposed to get inside? Contestants with a minimum of 20 chips may enter. Oh, I didn't realize you were still listening. Thanks for letting us know. That was handy. I'm sorry, why does Eddie jog like that? Wait. Little guy jog. There's a shop in here. Have you listened to anything I said? Being thorough is the key here. I'm trying to explore. Bar. No, Gambling hall. In fun. Oh, very clever. Is it? I don't really get it, but I do like fun. I hope they have corn mazes. They're my favorite fairs as a kid. I don't think this is that kind of fair. One of the mass staff mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. You're saying this is some kind of carnival-themed gambling pit? Gambling? Oh, is she allowed to go in there? Seeing that they're completely okay with the possibility of exploding my skull, I assume the legality of me walking into casinos is the least of their worries. Okay, so Poppy is a literal child. I wasn't making that up. How old are you again? Okay. Okay, good to know. I should have just scouted alone. Oh, whoa. Wait, this is really cool, actually. It's Michael Afton. Team Investigrave, never stop doing what you're doing, ever. Hey, you. Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Aha! Could believe that's the coin we're supposed to use in the second floor phone booth. No, this one looks too small. It was still worth a try. Good eye, Vega. Seems to be a game booth where you can play carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Game booth where you can play pig dice. What the heck is pig dice? Oh, wait, I do know that game. Higher or lower for chips? Okay. Food! Various street foods, some of which you haven't tried before. Shockingly enough, random white boy hasn't tried a specific type of food. I'm surprised by most of the food offerings. They seem better quality than what was offered to me during my jail time. I half expected you to accuse it of being poisoned. Something being labeled beer battered or battery acid milkshake is already doing the heavy lifting of that for me. I think the food is poisonous, but that's no secret I have to accuse it of. Okay. How are the flashing lights and loud noises and fried food smells treating you? Not great, to be honest. Maybe we should take a bet to see who can last here longer without having a stroke. I'll pass, thanks. Hardly anything decent to eat. The closest thing I can find to my usual diet is fried caprese salad. I wasn't even aware there was a thing you could fry. Average functioning slot machines, closest thing to resembling a normal casino. I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. We should be good to move on. Okay, so now we can go look at the bar, the shop. I guess I'll probably go look at the bar first. Let me out. A painting depicting an execution by guillotine. Fun. Execution by lethal injection. Execution by hanging. Excellent. Look, they decorated the bar just for you. But it's just a bunch of nooses. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, what's with this bar? I get being on theme, but this is like... This is a little odd. Pool table. Even without the bar functioning, I'm glad they found a space to add some sort of greenery and life into the space. Though I do hope they're getting enough sunlight. The snake plants seem to be doing alright, at least. This nerd. Do you think the nooses are just decorative? I really don't think the gallows humor is easing anyone's nerves. Don't worry, I wasn't trying to. Okay, thank you, Poppy. So my team is a pessimist, a nerdy gay gardener, and Vega. This is a conspiracy theorist. Help wanted? Do you think they forgot to take this down? Or maybe they're still in the process of it? Oh, are you saying they're for the players? The staff member mentioned ways to make more chips. Maybe this is what they're offering if gambling isn't your taste. That'd be absurd. There's no way they'd allow other contestants to serve one another alcohol. I don't know, perfect way to poison each other. Don't say that. Vega's already paranoid enough. Too late. Well, there we are. There's one really romantic-looking booth down here. Oh, I wonder if they'll have any specialty drinks available. Don't. Why are you worried they're gonna put something in your drinks, too? I get your gimmicks being paranoid, but they do still have standards. They are also trying to kill us. I wouldn't exactly put it past them. Even aside from that, think about it. There's no clocks. There's no way to know how much time has passed between rounds. You could get a few drinks in between games, but before you know it, it'll be in time for the next game. Giving participants alcohol will surely make the game more interesting and lower inhibitions of criminals with potentially violent or unruly histories. Don't you see? This is very obviously a trap disguised as a perk. Taking that job before going into a life and death scenario sounds really helpful to someone as jumpy as you. To each their own, but it's your funeral. I'm staying far away from whatever amenities they offer. Okay. I'm allowed to investigate their use. Plant. Decorative plant. Land. What haven't I investigated yet that I'm supposed to investigate? This couch. Oh, look, a nice little nook for privacy. If they bothered turning off that neon sign, I'm sure it'd be a killer place to sleep. Too bad every inch of this place is obsessed with assaulting my eyes. I think Poppy may be prone to migraines. Shut up, look. Whoa. Yes, as you can see, Vega does have a pimple right above their hairline. No way. No, I think Vega actually spotted something. Looks like there's a vent on the ceiling. Oh, damn, there sure is. It could potentially lead through somewhere off limits. And in a concealed space, no less. I don't think the architects were thinking about the layout for a space filled with criminals very well. I don't blame them. The turnaround for building a new set every season can't be easy. I can't imagine their laborers are being treated well under those constraints. Maybe we should file a complaint on their behalf about the "would you two just shut up already?" Bar fan information card. Bang. Are we testing the vent out? Wait. Before we commit to anything, we should probably scout the rest of the facility first to see if there's any security to look out for. I don't want any of them to walk in on us doing this. Okay, that's everything with WoW. Should be getting on. These are freaky, weird paintings. Why would you put that in the entrance to a bar? I guess let's go check the store. Shop 666. Chips! Oh, there's more executions. Electric chair. Firing squad. Such cute decoration. Ooh, execution by burning. They're burning you at the stake. Awesome. Exclamation point. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Come on. Camera, you can do it. Focus. No. Shit, is that... Do you think he's here to spy on us? Oh, it's Cupid. I think he's busy haggling with the cashier. Maybe we're not as important as you think we are. We're still the host. That seems like a pretty high status to have down here. Who knows what he's planning to do to us? You think the pink balding man will show up in your nightmares tonight? That's not... It's perfectly okay to be scared of Vega. It's something natural and nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not scared of him. Edwin, help me out here. I mean... We should be wary of him. He's not... I don't know if I want to go as over the top as Vega's going, but... Vega's right. Those mass assistants were channeling right behind him. He's someone important for sure. We shouldn't let our guards down. Still, they need to piss their pants over just seeing him. I did not piss my pants. But if he is important, that means he has answers, right? If our goal is to learn more about the show, why don't we ask him directly? Do you even hear yourself? A death game host being honest and cooperative is unthinkable. They're all sadistic, bloodthirsty, backstabbing weasels who... You know I can hear you guys from here, right? I'm not associated with them. Edwin, why don't you do the talking? What? Why me? Hell, you're the leader, aren't you? Wow, what a quick turnaround. This can only end well. It's saved a game time. Alright. Hey. We have pay. Oh, pay here. Buy now. Chips only. No refund. What are you planning? What did you do to that contestant? I mean, I doubt he's just flat out gonna tell us what we're planning, and we have a pretty good guess. Oh, there's planes going over my house. Plane's gone, I believe. Mostly. Well, I mean, he's not gonna flat out tell us what he's planning, but we pretty much have a good idea of what he did to the contestant, so I guess we'll go with that. Well, right now I'm getting black cats if the shopkeeper weren't being so damn greedy. No, not what's your plan with the show. What's your game here? You'd have to ask production on that. I just have the call sheet. You know most people open a conversation with hi or hello, right? Then why host the show? Are you truly here just to follow orders from those controlling everything? Yeah, that's typically what a job is. Most jobs don't include pointing a gun from a demon's throat at people just to watch them squirm. If I wanted to watch people suffer, I could have just watched the show. Sorry to disappoint, but if you're looking to talk with a showrunner, you're talking to the wrong guy. However, if you're looking for an autograph, I've got discounts on them right now. Nah. What did you do that contestant? Oh my god, these goddamn planes. Okay. What'd you do to that contestant? Me and Sandbag? I didn't do anything. But he seemed like a very healthy fellow. I don't think he just suddenly faint on his own like that. Oh no, something was done to him. It just wasn't me. I saw the marks on his wrist. Electric burn, right? Production controls the punishments then. Protecting the host probably didn't want him to knock his fake teeth out. If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I am now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. You put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashed lights on them. The hell did you think was gonna happen? I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Information card updated. Electrical burn. So are you truly not that important in the grand scheme of things? It really is. Very wise, Poppy. I'd argue being the host is a pretty solid position, but if you want to be a weird asshole about it... Mr. King, please make your way to the dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. I'm gonna say it now, because everyone's gonna be thinking it. He reminds me of, like, a extra pink-toned Tenna. That's what he looks like. He looks like Aunt Tenna. That's what I'm doing the voice for. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as is. Cupid gives your group one last judging look before heading out of the shop. Okay. Load up. Cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. Small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chips, and drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. Cool. Oh, it just has 2 buttons for the same thing for some reason. Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put on view behind a thick glass display. Too bad that blanket's out of my price range. Do you really plan on spending all your time sleeping between games? What else is there to do? An autographed poster from the host for free is quite a generous deal. Still a bit too expensive for my taste, unfortunately. Also, you might die, Coben. They seem rather concerned with keeping us separate from the shop attendant. Probably an issue with past season contestants trying to rob items or chips. Or there's something behind the counter we're not meant to see. Like, oh my god, apparently I didn't inspect literally everything. Okay, shall I investigate this too, Your Majesty? It's the same thing. Okay. I investigated literally everything. What? Hold on. The sign? Let's just... Oh, the menu. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, 25. First aid kit, sold. I committed a crime to get on Better Forgive, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. By now. Matches. Blanket, sleep mask, autographed Cupid poster. On the house, please. Can I purchase one on the house, please? He deserves it. No? Okay. I don't know how to get out of this screen. And I'm a little stupid. Oh, someone already bought a 20 chip item? That's a first aid kit, too. What a relief. I hope it's for the guy who fainted. How reckless can they be to spend on something that costly before interviews are even done? Were they even paying attention during introduction? Without a word, Poppy placed some of her chips on the shop window. What are you doing? What does it look like? You can't just march right up and buy things like that. Why not? I mean, you can, but as I just said, the chips are like our lives. Shouldn't you think more critically before spending it? That's all I'll ever need. What'd you get, Poppy? Oh, that suits you. Good choice, honestly. Don't encourage her. What are you getting, then? Glad you asked. I'm saving up to get something that really matters. The only thing worth noting on the menu is obviously the fan message. Really? Thought you'd prefer the suite. Why on earth would I? You can't seriously believe that room is actually private. It's not. It'll obviously be bugged with secret cameras scattered every inch in that space. I'd much rather explain to the audience directly what I'm trying to accomplish and clear my name than spend all my savings and set foot in an obvious scam. You seem confident they'll listen to you. People watch the show because they're curious. About who we are, about how the stage works, what the next game will be. And when you're curious, you tend to get attached to those who can directly provide you the answers. Speaking like there's any guarantee it'll actually air. Okay. I have things to say about what our next course of action should be, but it'd be smarter to share them when no staff members are present. Does the shop hallway work? That'll do. Okay. If there's nobody banning the bar, and there are no cameras within the alcove, we should be safe to explore it. There weren't any rooms north of the bar that we had access to, meaning the vent likely laid somewhere off limits. Like a janitor's closet? Exactly! That was meant to be a dig, but it might be even sadder that you got excited by that. It's not what's in a closet that could be exciting, but where that could lead to. The staff only areas connect with one another. If we find a closet, it may lead to a break room, and that break room could lead to where the showrunners work, where the show's analytics are stored. The custodian's closet is the first step to what could become a grand conspiracy. I never knew you were so passionate about janitorial.